One grieving Colorado says the numbers, as bad as they are, don't really show just how devastating the virus is.
He says you have to talk to someone like him. Sean Chitness talked with a brother of a victim who died, and Sean, he never even got the chance to say goodbye.
Well, Jim and Karen, that is why this story is so enlightening, to understand just how challenging COVID-19 is for family when they're trying to see their loved ones and they need them most. Louis Cota hadn't been with his brother for about a year, and the limits of the coronavirus only added to that challenging situation. He wasn't able to see his brother before he was admitted to the hospital, got the virus, and then died over the weekend.
The greatest loss is dying alone.
Frutis Cota was the toughest man his brother ever met. An older sibling among 7, he always looked up to his fellow veteran.
I just couldn't see him over there because they wouldn't let me in.
But when Frutis was hospitalized after an accident, his younger brother couldn't go see him. The family says shortly after he was admitted to a hospital in Texas, he tested positive for COVID-19. He spent his final weeks there alone.
Being lost and being alone is the worst type of dying there is.
Louis Cota has lived in Colorado most his life. He's proud to have served his country and lived in a neighborhood with so many military families. But he warns no matter how tough you think you are, you can't win against the coronavirus.
They are underestimating it only because if God says you're going to get it, you will get it. And if you don't have one of these, your chances are better.
He knows how uncomfortable masks are. As a disabled veteran, he may not like them himself, but he says you need to wear one.
Don't think this is BS. It's not. It is until it happens to you.
And for a man who has recently lost many in his family, not saying goodbye to his brother makes his death unlike any other.
I know he'll be home now with my parents, my brother, sisters, my son.
And so tomorrow, Veterans Day, will be especially tough for Louis Cota. He was a veteran of the Vietnam War in the Navy. His brother was a Marine in the Korean War, and his funeral is tomorrow. Louis won't be able to attend, but hopes to watch with the help of his family. Live tonight in Loveland, Sean Chitness, covering Colorado First.